Alright, what's up, guys? Just making a quick recap from yesterday. So basically, yesterday we ended up having a loss. I don't think I was wrong with my bias, but some things that we should have out there is basically is Monday. So it's the opening of it's the first day of the week, and usually either we have good displacement sometimes, and then but majority of time it's just like we have accumulations or like basically PA is just completely horrible, like how market's just simply presenting itself. Now, for example, um, I was planning to take longs, right? I really doubt I'll be able to show you guys where I enter, like with the executions, like from the account, but I know where I did it. Anyways, so let me just take all this shit off. Now, 9:30 opens here, right here in the 15 minute. And then my whole point was like, I understand we swept Asia and London highs. Now, seeing market open this way, right? My expectation completely changed because I was like, okay, well, I want to see us go long simply because we have a fair rally up in the 4 hour. We have those highs here, and then we just came in and swept already London lows and Asian lows. So I was saying like to myself, why shouldn't we go up then? Now, it's not that my bias was wrong, it's just simply like since it's Monday and market is just most likely to present in a horrible way, and we have news today on a Tuesday. We have this we have yeah, Fetch Hour Peak at 5:30, and then at 6 p.m. we have ICM manufacturing PMI, and then the JOLTS. So it kind of makes sense why yesterday we were like accumulating and not doing nothing because simply we they have nothing yesterday. So maybe Monday was just basically the the like accumulation, and then today we should have a bit of the distribution of movement. You know what I mean? But let's see, because 5:30 clearly we're not gonna be able to take an entry or nothing because we're gonna have power speak, and then I am gonna actually wait until 6 p.m. for this news to come in, and then after this I will start probably looking for a trade. The only way I might go before is simply if the market presents to me something like very very good after like until like 550, like a 550, I might take a trade before the news. So basically, we use the news as the distribution to go in. But something else in this, like that's it. But I doubt I will take an entry. I will just have to sit and wait until 6. Now going back to yesterday. So like I said, we have the news. Sorry, the lows. Boom, boom. Ferrari up here. Boom. We take it out. So I was just expecting this movement. This is what I was expecting already here. I genuinely thought we were just gonna go up already because I was like, okay, why not? Maybe I don't know. Like first Ferrari presented was this, right? And then basically this thing marked out here in that moment. For some reason, I cannot go back. Whatever. In this moment, right, we came into the fair rally gap of the 4 hour, this yellow thing, and then I was like, okay, it's 9:39, we're going down, blah blah blah. Then I see it's 9:50, so macro is there. So when I see this displacement, I'm like, oh, okay, I want to see a change in state of delivery here. And then I was like, as soon as I have a change in state of delivery, I will enter. So I did enter. Did I enter? Yes, I did enter. But the thing is, me instead of entering here, I think I end up entering was literally I entered right when I started rejecting down. Simply because I was like, okay, we close above the first fair value gap presented, and there's a fair value gap here, and I was expecting this to hold, and you were seeing like it was holding. My stop loss I think was like down here. No, here. Yeah. So yeah, basically my stop loss, sorry, my entry was like around here, like that. My stop loss was here, and then I wanted to target this high right there. I wanted this. So this is what I was expecting. But as we can see, just complete disaster of just accumulating and just going up, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Of course, I got stopped out and then boom. just goes down one more time. But again, nothing. It's just simply touching again this fair value gap. Then we go up again, and then this is already times that we're not supposed to be trading. Like here, that's it. Like there's no session except lunch session. And yeah, I'm definitely not trading nothing like this. Who ended up doing all the movement at the end was the PMI, the PM, sorry. As you can see, what I saw was like, okay, we came down, first of all, to sweep this lows here, and then that's when we started rejecting up to the target I wanted. Of course, I would expect us to go higher until here. What is this? First time I see this. The fuck? I was expecting us to actually go up here, but I mean, of course, like yeah, I wanted to take just this because I will be happy just with taking that high. But you can see, like, I mean, AM session was completely culo ass, and like yeah, PM just end up sweeping this lows, and then we have a good displacement up. Now, even though I had a loss, I am still satisfied knowing that I knew where market was technically going, because at the end, like, look, like to yesterday, everyone was saying in the group, like, let's take shorts, and they did took shorts. Like, don't get me wrong, they made a profit here. I think it was in the 2 minute they said to take a trade. It was yeah here. So basically swept the high. I think if I'm not mistaken, there was a SMT form with the ES. Where is yeah. So basically here to here, that's a SMT. So since it was an SMT form, then of course they were looking for shorts. You can see we came here, we did swept this high, but ES didn't. So that's a SMT. So SMT plus wanting to inverse this for rally gap and then shorting until at least we take this lows was like a pretty like short and good trade. I mean, it's not bad, but this is not my way of like entering. Like it's just depending. Sometimes I do, but not all the time. But I have a different POV since I was not interested in taking shorts. I was just interested in taking longs because this is what I was basically expecting. So listen, sometimes you're gonna have a loss and you will be right anyways, and that's fine. Like it's okay. It is what it is. Like at the end, it's kind of my fault for entering in the market on a Monday, just in the opening and knowing that there was news for today and Tuesday. So it's just things that happens. I am not really like mad or anything. Last week was a pretty good week. We closed pretty good, and then the other week before, we closed pretty good too. So honestly, having a loss yesterday was like whatever. I genuinely did not feel anything. Now, hopefully, I can trade today because yesterday was very like boring, and I feel like today is gonna be boring again simply because we have Powell's chair speaks just literally at 5:30, which is technically 9:30. I am in New York. But yeah, I think that will be it. Just simply showing you guys like the whole process. When even when I lose, I don't really care. At the end, I do these videos just for me, and whoever wants to take any information out of it, then that's cool. You know what I mean? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned something from this, and then yeah, take care, guys.